Salutations, everyone! I am going to be drawing some more art fight attacks. I really hope that you'll be able to join me today as I draw some more. So I'm going to start with a pretty simple design, but I do have a bunch of other designs lined up. Salutations, Nina. And I am going to try to do as many as I can without getting burnt out and going through art regression, because that happened to me yesterday and I had to scrap a whole attack because it looked like a child drew it. Oh, cool, Nina. I'm glad you joined. Can you please tell me your art fight username so I can attack you? For now, I'm going to draw this adorable little frog I found. It was based on like a real life frog plushie. I'll start with the circle tool. And then, let's see. Got like a. So at this bottom point, we have like a little like curve of sorts. And then there's the underside of the frog. And then the frog has 4 legs visible, so it's sort of like this. Alright. So this is one of the front legs. And then there's this other part that goes back like so. I'm probably gonna draw just one half and then copy paste flip, since this character is pretty symmetrical in design. We've got the large button eyes. Okay, so let's see. We've got the eye, and then we've got this, and then a circle, and this is kind of reminding me of Kermit, honestly. Oh, the eye has to be a bit lower set, like so. Alright, and I'm gonna do just one of the hind legs and then copy it over. So I'll start with the foot so I can sort of place it. It's like here. And then it's a little bit of a sharper turn, like so. Actually, I think that looks a little better. Just maybe straighten it out more. Yeah, alright. And I feel like maybe the head is a little too round, so let me flatten it. And I feel like this part, the body, the bottom part of the body is also a little too long. There we go. Squish down this frog a bit. Alright, now I'm gonna take this part and copy, paste, flip to the other side. Alright, so it'll be something like this, and wait, let me erase this side. Alright, and since that's a very simple character, that's the sketch done. Vibri fan. Alright, I'll check it out once I finish this drawing. It should not take long. And I'm gonna add some more room up here. Alright, sketch is done. Line art time. This should be pretty easy as well because there's a lot of curves in this design. So like for places like down here, I can just use the curve tool. And then I think since the design is so easy, I'm gonna add a bit more of a background, like maybe have the character sit on like a lily pad if possible. Yeah, look at that. I can just use the curve tool for a good chunk of this drawing. And that makes it look neater and saves a lot of time. And then I'll take these and kind of connect them when need be. All right, the feet again, pretty easy. Let me just zoom in more. All right, there's one. There's the other. And then I can use a curve for the head. No, I can't. But I could probably split it into two curves, one that goes to here, the other on this side. There we go. Now the circles for the eyes be a bit like this. And copy paste flip. There. And the line down the middle. Alright, now I just need to do the legs, which again I think I can get away with the curves. Okay, you know what? That I'll just do manually. It's just that line art has always been very difficult for me because I have very poor hand-eye coordination. You know what I can do actually? I can just take this and copy paste flip again. Yes, this character has been so easy. I am like basically speed running this one. When the frog is done, I'll go look at your profile. All right, and we're already on to coloring. And I'm gonna add some shading as well, because at this point I feel like if I just submit this, it's just being lazy because of how ridiculously easy it was. So I'm gonna add some shading, and I'm also going to add like a lily pad for the frog to sit on. Oops. Maybe I can make the lily pad look like it's made out of felt or something. All right, shading time. So let's see, I'm going to copy the reference, but I'm going to use an airbrush because personally I prefer softer shading. Oh wait, the feet are the wrong color. The feet have to be yellow. So I think there's no like lines there, so I can just go like this. Oh crap, that went through the other side. That's alright, I can fix it. Alright, and now Gotta make this foot yellow as well. There we go. There we go. Now we'll do the shading. And I may just stick to cell shading after all. Here to color that way. Because then again I can take advantage of the curve tool. And like there. That's the... I feel like that line is too far out though. It has to be more like this, I feel. And let's see about the shading here. Again, we can use the curve tool. Oops. There. All right, yeah, it's coming along nicely. Now let's do the same on the other side. Here it's a little bit harder to actually see the shading. Ah, crap, I was worried that would happen because it's too close together. All right, I'm gonna have to fill this area in manually then. Okay, surprisingly, I'm able to do this inside the lines. Usually I kind of struggle with that. All right. Now for the shading on the eyes. Again, with the curve tool, it's especially easy. Just go like this and fill it in. All right, and now the stomach and the legs. All right, so for the bottom of the stomach, just go like this. Wait, let me make it a bit more even. And then the legs. I'll just do this manually. Actually, no, I'm just gonna... There, that's the leg shading. And a little on the feet as well. All right, shading's done. Let me add like a black in the background so that we can get those gaps to go away. All right, and now I'm gonna do like a little lily pad. So for that, I'll start with like an ellipse, and I'm gonna like cut a little piece out to look like the, you know, like the triangles that often appear in the lily pads. I think I'm gonna actually do it this way because there's like a bit more room this way. Just gonna carefully cut that segment out. And I'll use this green that is in the background. And I'm also gonna put like a shadow of the frog on the lily pad. So let's see, let me go cooler, more saturated, and do, I'm just gonna keep it simple and do an ellipse going like that. Or maybe a little further back, actually. Wait, I gotta start like back here and have it come like that. All right, there we go. Okay, I don't need the reference anymore. This can be much smaller. And I think I'm going to make the background like a sky blue, maybe. Actually, no, I'm gonna do like a sunset. I'm gonna do, so I'll do for this like the watercolor, so it'll be like kind of like this dark aqua. And then up here, I'm going to do like a sunset gradient, so that it's more, wrong way. So that way there's more contrast. There we go. I feel like it's a bit strong. I'm gonna bring it down to maybe like 75. And I'm also going to blur the horizon a little bit. There we go. Though I also feel like the horizon should be a little bit higher, since we're kind of seeing the frog at like an above down perspective. So let's see, maybe something like that. And oh, I know what's missing. It's that the area of the water with the lily pad on it needs to be darker. So let me add like a circle under here, give it a bit of a shadow. Actually, I'm gonna make the shadow a bit bigger, and then I'm going to like sort of blur it in, give like a softer shadow onto the water. And there we go. All right. Then the last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stretch this out a bit more because I don't really like the black at the top. I think I'm just gonna make it like this red to yellow gradient. And that is Frogbert complete. That's okay that you misspelled it, Nina. I'm glad you made 2 attacks. I'll go check them out soon. Add light to the frog. I guess I could try, but I'm not really good at lighting, and I don't want to mess it up. I've like never properly done lighting before. I think I'm just going to leave it as is. Especially since this is like a sunset instead of just like regular daylight, so I'm pretty sure I would like kind of mess it up. Thank you. All right. So that is Frogbert. All right, let's go submit it. So let's see, Strawberry Mage. Oh, it's still autofilled from last year. That's cool. Let's see, full body, clean sketch, clean color, fully shaded. For the background, I'll put props, scene elements as design layout, because It isn't like a full scene, but there is like the sort of prop, I guess, of the lily pad. Alright. And then I don't need to add a description. And it's done. 70 points. Nice. Alright, wait, let me switch my display capture. Because I'm going to search you up. Here's the Frogbert. I am Rowan 404, as you can see. Browse members. Oh, it's not letting me search. Okay, wait. I know how to do this. So you are VBrief fan. There you are. And you have, yeah, you have done 2 attacks. And you've got your 2 characters. Alrighty. One thing, Nina, I would remove the if you submit hate art, you won't get any points. Because sometimes telling people not to submit hate art can actually bait them into submitting hate art. Alright, let's give this a try. Let's see. Seems easy enough. The design is very simple. Alrighty. I'm gonna try doing lineless with you if that's okay, because I've been doing a lot of line drawings lately and I'm kind of getting sick of it. So I'm gonna do yours lineless. I'm gonna do more of like a round-headed design. I'm kind of lately I've been trying to like experiment and sort of find like my own style, and I found that I really like to do like round heads and big eyes. So I'm going to carry that over to your character. And of course I like a really clean, lineless look. Alright, you don't have an eye color, so I'm just gonna copy the black. Actually, you know what? Let me just do one eye first, so then I can copy paste it. Let's see, I'm gonna add the lashes. Wait, they need to be a bit bigger, like, oh, not that big, holy crap, like this. There we go. And I'm going to give you, let's put like a curve on the bottom, to make you look more like you're very happy. Yeah, so I think maybe a curve on top as well, just so it looks a bit more natural. There we go. And now I'm going to duplicate and flip. All right. So let's see. And yeah, I'm gonna go with like these really, like almost sort of like anime-ish with like big eyes, but then a really small nose, and like a less detailed mouth. Wait, I need to change my line weight. 20 is way too much. We'll do like 15. Not even. I'll do like 10. 10. So I'll do just like a little nose, and then there is gonna be like a big smile though. Like so. Alright. And alright, I think maybe give the lips some color. What color lips do you want? The eye color's hazel. Alright. Yeah, let me fix that for you. I'm gonna try to do like a gradient. I really like to do like gradients in the eyes. So we'll have like a brown green gradient. And let's see, foreground to background. Then let's add some pupils. And like, alright, there we go. Now it's starting to come together. What color lips do you want? The hair is kind of hidden from view. So on the back hair, the middle is purple and the end is cyan. Okay. I can do that. Alright, while I wait for an answer on the lips, I'm going to move on to your headphones. Alright. So, since this is a front view, we actually won't be seeing that much. Again, I'm just going to do something like this. Wait, I need another layer for this part. And this part will curve up like so. Alright. And then there's the heart on the side. Oops, wrong layer. Up here. Wait. That doesn't look very good. I'm just gonna do like a regular heart, which I can't see because it's under here. Let me just start over. Alright, so yeah, just do like a regular heart, and then I'm going to wait, I gotta fill it. I'm gonna change the perspective. Wait, wrong way. So it'll go like so. And then let me scale it down. And there we go. Hi, I have not made Andromeda yet, but I do plan to do Andromeda next. The black looks a bit strange, so I'm gonna do pink for the lips. Like this. Alright, yeah, that looks nice. Alrighty. Now, the headphones need to go across. So let's see. I'm gonna just have them go halfway across. And then I'm gonna duplicate and flip them so that they go on the other side of the head. Like that. And then this part needs to be filled in. All right. And now for the ears. Again, I'm gonna do just one and then flip it. Oops, I forgot. Hold on. Let's see. Wait, I'm having some trouble with this one for some reason. There we go. All right. Alrighty. I'll do the hair next. Alright, I'll start with the bangs. So we've got like this blonde. I can't really see it well. Hold on. Hold on. It's on the wrong layer. Let me... do a new layer. And then I'll put it on this layer. Okay. The lashes are getting covered up, so let me fix that real quick. There. Okay, now I'm gonna take all of the... Oh, I didn't color it all. There's still some empty spots. Let me make the backgrounds like a dark gray so that I can see the empty spots better. And there we go. Alright, now. Oh, there's still two more. Alrighty, now I'm gonna do the ombre. So let's see. We've got the blonde going down to this like purple. Actually, it's more of a pink. Alright, that should be pretty easy. Just drop it down like this. Oh wait, I didn't select. Oops. I didn't select these. Alright, now let's do this. There we go. Alright, it's coming together. I'm going to merge all these layers together. The hair is really similar to the skin. That's why I put it on a different layer, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to do the gradient, because it would pick up both at the same time. See, like there I tapped on just this top part of the hair and it picked up the skin as well. So yeah, that's why I did it on a different layer. The hair color. I see. Okay. Wait, let me add this little streak in. There. Alright. And now for the back. I'm gonna do the hair in the back first and then add the hoodie. So let's see. It just goes like this pretty much. Let me fill that in. Alright, so first we go from here to this purple. And then we go from the purple. Wait, let me stretch this out more. We go from the purple to the cyan. So let's see. Oh, that actually looks really cool. I like that color scheme. Oh, there's a little bit of a problem going around there, but nothing that the blend tool won't fix. The blur, rather. Alright, there we go. I feel like the blonde kind of got like drowned out. Hold on. Let me try this again. Alright, that's better. Oh, and we're having blending issues again. There, it'll be behind the clothes anyway, so it's not too much of an issue. Alright, now I'm gonna do a little bit of shading for the neck and fill that. All right, and then I'll do the hoodie on top. I noticed you use very, very bright saturated colors for your character, and oh, it's the same color as the hair. I'm gonna have to do lines for the hoodie, unfortunately. I'm gonna use this darker purple to do lines for the hoodie, because it's too close in color to the other purple. It doesn't read well. All right. So the torso goes like this. With the arms for the hoodie. All right. And I'll do half body. I'm gonna make the hoodie a bit baggy, if that's okay with you. Alright, let me bring the reference back into frame. Okay. Oops, wrong layer. Alright, there we go. And let's see. Then we've also got this part here, which is bringing back the cyan. And then we've got this part down here. Okay, let me use the line and curve tools so that it's more accurate. All right. Oh, there's another blonde. Sorry, I just saw that. I didn't realize that it went from purple to blonde, and then from blonde to cyan. Let me fix that. All right, so first from I'll do the cyan to the blonde first. So that will go up to, so you know what, I'm just gonna redo the entire hair. So, okay. So it goes blonde to cyan, and then it goes cyan to purple. Hold on, wait. The blonde will just go, oops. And so it goes, so we go from, then we go from the blonde to the purple. So let me get rid of this from the selection. We go blonde to purple. All right. Oops. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna do the gradient manually because this is giving me a lot of trouble. So I'm gonna color all this. And then I'm gonna fill it in myself. So, cyan at the bottom. There. And then there's purple. So it goes like stripes, like sand, blonde, purple, blonde. Okay, now I'm blending all this. Or maybe just blurring it. Now I'm gonna blend it. I need more blonde mixed in. Blend. All right. Blur. And then I feel like some of the hair got erased, so I'm gonna go back a layer. There we go. Merge. All right, there we go. I finally did the hair properly. Interestingly, it kind of ends up looking a little bit like the pansexual flag. Yes, I can see that based on the very vibrantly colored hoodie. High space. All right. Alrighty, hopefully this is good. I think I'm also going to make the hair longer. Like so. Yeah, it has to be, it's like pretty long. It's like that. Alright. So hopefully that's good. Now, what color background would you like? Your character can really pop. And I also recommend you use like a darker color because sorry, brain lag. Because if you use a darker color, then the hair will pop more. I guess I can try, but I'm gonna have to use different shades. Okay, I think I have an idea for how I can make it work. I'm gonna use this like darker color from the headphones and have it go up to like the really light like color from the hair. And I'm gonna do gradient and make it so that the cyan is on the bottom where there's more purple, and the purple is on top where there's more cyan, like so. And And I'm gonna maybe make the background, let's see, we can do darker, we can do lighter. I feel like something like pastel maybe would fit. Do you like this? Or do you prefer darker? You prefer lighter. Okay. Let's see. I think I can make this color lighter. I still don't want to make it too bright because I don't want it to overshadow your character. But let's try this and you let me know what you think. There we go. We've got like a kind of like cotton candy vibe going now. What do you think? Or if you want to, I can make, if we really want to lean into the cotton candy, I can go like this. I think it does kind of fit your character, because your character is like has like very bright pastel colors. All right, that's good. All right, it's time to submit the attack. I think one more thing I'm going to do actually is I'm going to add a layer of gradient on top of your character. So that we go, so that we can draw the eyes to your face. If we go foreground to transparent, we go like this. We turn the opacity down to like 20. Then it'll subtly draw the eyes up to your character's face, because that's where it is lighter. All right, so we're done then. Alrighty. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. It's time to attack. And then I'll do Andromeda next. So half body. Oops. There, I give you a little heart, because you're a good fan. Clean color, minimal shading, no background. And I'm gonna say thanks for attending my streams. And 35 points. Done. There we go. The attack is complete. Alright, now let me see if I can find Andromeda in this mess of tabs. There we go. Alright. Andromeda's next. As I said, I'm just going to keep drawing until I get burnt out. And then once I start to see signs of art regression, I know it's time to quit. So I'm gonna keep going lineless, because lineless is a lot more comfortable for me. All right, Andromeda has this interesting head shape. It's almost like an egg, and it can sort of be divided up into 3 curves. There's like one curve that goes like this, and then a symmetrical one. It's, oops, wrong layer. Then there's a symmetrical one on the other side, and then there's in the middle this curve that sort of goes like across the middle, like so. But for practicality reasons, I'm just going to draw it going down here. And this needs to be a bit more curved. Alright, now I'm going to copy, paste, flip. Alright, and now we need the top of the head, which it just keeps curving up. Alright, so this is roughly, oops, need to merge this down. So this is roughly Andromeda's head shape. Actually, it isn't that pointy at the top. It's more rounded, like so. Let me try to just clean up this side and then flip it. One thing I really like about doing lineless art is that you basically like sculpt it out like you're working with clay. So like, see, you can just erase like along the edges without having to worry about fixing the line weight or anything like that. All right. So there's Andromeda's oddly shaped head. I actually think maybe it should be a little longer. Kind of, but then this top part should be shorter. All right, that'll do. Now, let's get the different colors on, because there's like several different colors. So most prominently, we've got this this like sort of darker color going like this. Kind of. There we go. But then we've got these eyebrows that are this color. And they kind of go like this. And then this needs to be flatter. And luckily this area will be covered up by the eyes. Alright, speaking of which, let's draw on the eyes. On another layer. They have a pretty simple shape, luckily. We've got this yellow one. All right. And then we've got the pupils. And then I'm gonna duplicate this one, flip it, and turn it blue for the heterochromia. There, and I feel like this needs to be more square. So let's do like a round cornered square for this back part. And so cut this down. All right, there we go. That looks better, I think. No mouth. I still feel like the head is a little too pointy. All right, next are the antennae. Andromeda is surprisingly easy to draw. Yes, Nina, you are correct about that. It is Spanish for bitch. However, Art Fight does not have any restriction against bad words. And yeah, I do speak Spanish. I speak both English and Spanish, and I've understood both since I was a baby. Let's see. Just a curve that peaks a bit. Ah, I see. Alright, well hopefully I did well. And insectoid, it depends on the gender. So like if you were to call a man a bitch, you would say puto. But if you were to call a woman a bitch, you would say puta. Yeah, my dad also speaks Spanish because he's Puerto Rican. Alright, I'm glad that you like it so far, insectoid. But yeah, there's a lot of gendered adjectives in Spanish. For example, like if you want to say someone's tall, if it's a tall man, he's alto. But if he's a tall woman, if she's a tall woman, she's alta. And yeah, it can be kind of annoying because they don't really have like gender neutral terms. Like, like my family in Puerto Rico, they know that I'm non-binary, but there aren't any gender neutral pronouns in Spanish, so they can't really do anything apart from just like, using my new name, which I do really appreciate. My great grandma, the one who recently turned 102, she is a bit iffy about my new name, but I don't hold it against her because, like, it's just a product of her time, and she's a really wise person. Like, I feel like it's just more of a lack of understanding the situation. Um, oops. Oops. Wait. Andromeda is actually really satisfying to draw. Like, I feel like this is the kind of art style that I'm striving for. Like, Insectoid, I don't know how you managed to do this, but you, like, accidentally acquired, like, my dream art style. Alright. That's already the face done. Oh, I just love how like crisp that looks. Oh, that is amazing. Amazing character design. Um Now, I'm gonna see about adding like the lighting on the face. So let's see, we've got this lighter color, and then it goes across twice. The first one, it goes like this, and then there's another line parallel to it, and then the second one goes like this. And then here, oops, here, for whatever reason, it's kind of inversed. Oops. For some reason, it's not putting the line down. Hold on. Oh, I see, because it's like the negative space, basically, so... It sort of goes like this. Oops. Okay, it goes kind of like that. Alright, that's interesting. It doesn't look perfect, but I'll leave it. Alright, now for the neck and then the collar, and I think I'm just gonna do like a headshot just going down to the collar because those arms look a bit too complicated for me to draw. Okay, so Andromeda has a really skinny neck, like this. Okay, And then there's like a shadow going over the neck, like so. Hold on, this needs to be filled in. All right. Now for the coat. Okay, so I'm gonna have it be a layer above the neck. Alright, so this is pretty easy. Again, very easy character to draw. First, we've got like this sort of like V shape coming from here. And then it just sort of circles around to the back of the neck. So it goes in a pretty wide circle, actually. Something like this. I have a better idea. I'm gonna do an ellipse. Put it like this. And then let me just adjust it like so. I also think it's pretty cool that Andromeda has a lot of like yellow and blue accents. Okay, so then this part goes down here. This part goes down there. And I'm gonna, so the shoulders would go like this, but I'm gonna cut it around here because those arms look really complicated. So I'm just gonna do it like this. Oops, I forgot to merge the layers together. Wait, let me erase this so that it'll go. Okay. Merge selected layers. Alright, and then let me bring this in here. Then we've got the same yellow and blue on either side. We've got the yellow here and the blue here. And this has to be a bit more pronounced. So let me add a little more. Hold on, I have an idea. I'll just do it like this. There. Now to fill in all the gaps. Alright, so I think the last thing I'm gonna do is make this a bit flatter and bring it in here. Alright, there is Andromeda. Please tell me what kind of background you would like. I'm glad to see you two have been getting along. Oh wait, I need to drink water. Spacey background, orange and dark blue. Alright, I can try that. Spacey. So probably like a night sky would work best. I'm gonna have to make this a bit desaturated though, so that Andromeda is more visible. And then I have an idea. I'm gonna take the colors from Andromeda's eyes and I'm going to put like stars in the background in the same colors as Andromeda's eyes and antenna to like continue that color scheme. Alright, how does that look? I'm gonna really fill it up with stars. There. Oh, hi, Space. Alright, I'm glad you like it. Let's see. I'm going to make these stars have sort of like a shining effect. So let's see. Put this on. I'll bring this down to like 1. I'm gonna rasterize the layer and then put on a Gaussian blur of like 10. And now they actually look more like shining stars. The last thing I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna put like a sort of gradient from like this darker blue to the lighter blue as we get lower in the sky. And oh, now I'm seeing that I missed some spaces up here. So let me just fill that in real quick. All right. Wow, I'm honestly impressed with myself. There's Andromeda. Thank you, Nina. Alright, time to submit the attack. Alright, I'm glad y'all like it. Let's do this. Alright. I'm gonna call this one Andromeda of the Stars. I don't know why, it just popped into my head. Minimal shading. Pattern background, because I'd say the stars count as like a pattern. and it was polished, I'd say. Thank you. Alright, here goes. Or what if I just called it like Star Beetle? That could be an interesting name. Or, well, Wasp, rather. Star Bug. I'm just gonna go with the original title, this one. And then I'm gonna put some song lyrics in your description. Because, you know, there's the song Starman. So there's the song Starman by David Bowie that goes like, there's a starman waiting in the sky. So I just replaced man with bug for the description. Alright, hopefully that's good. I always get really nervous right before I submit. I'm not sure why. Like, I feel like I made a mistake. Alright, 27.75 points. There you go. Alright, I'm gonna take a little break, just a little one. And then I'll choose who to do next. Oh, I got some notifications. Let's see. Yeah, I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you liked it, Nina. And, Florida Man Evolved is now following me. Alright, cool. And I'm not gonna read that message until I'm no longer streaming. Alright, so I have like 7 more potential characters to draw, but I do need like a short break. I'm just going to defocus my eyes, stretch, because lately I've been having back pain from sitting hunched over so long, so I'm gonna do some stretching, drink some water, and then hopefully I can do another drawing. I feel like a powerhouse today. I've already done 3 drawings and I'm not even done yet. Let's see. Yeah, the Splatoon character is Seafoam. Ouch. Oh. Sorry about that. The Splatoon character is Seafoam, who was created by Salem, who's like members. So I do have her on high priority, because like, oh, ouch, ouch. Oh, sorry about that. I think I pulled a muscle at some point, and like, so it kind of hurts when I put weight on one foot. Alright, I'm gonna sit for now. Oh, you really? You see that song everywhere? I don't. I wish I could be seeing that song everywhere. It's one of my favorite songs. I'm even referencing it in my novel. Alrighty. So here are the options. We have Seafoam. We have some information on Seafoam here. Which I feel it's also very fitting to go for Seafoam because the opposing team is Seafoam. We have an Inazuma named Page Up, who seems to be some sort of mermaid. I've actually had this one bookmarked since last year, but never got around to her. We have this character named Flint Skymore. He's just he's a guy who's been possessed by a phoenix, um, or the power of a phoenix or whatever. But I just bookmarked him because I think his hair would be fun to draw. And then there's Sugar Cookie, who's like a sheep. I just thought her design was like really cute, and it also looks really easy to draw. Um, yeah, a lot of people have their Inasonas on Artfight, Nina. Can't wait for an Octoling named Stardust. That would be interesting. There's this little squirrel named Peanut. Um, Again, looks a cute character with a simple design. That's usually what I go for. I look for like cute characters, simple designs. Like like the ones that look like they could be like cartoon characters. Then I also have this character Kavya, who isn't the kind of character I'd normally go for. But I do want to practice drawing like proper humans more so that I can like get more commissions hopefully. Cuz I know like not everyone likes that like overly cartoony style, so I do want to try covering as much ground as possible. And then lastly we have this character who is like a some sort of like demon or something, but a nice one. And they have an eye and then a mouth on each hand, which I just thought would be cool to draw. So out of all those characters, y'all can um, decide like which ones you would like to see drawn on stream. Wait, sorry. And Sectoid, which character did you say I like that character in response to? I wasn't looking. All right, let's do like a little vote. So type in the chat which one you want. Seafoam, Page Up, Flint Skymore, Sugar, Peanut, Kavya, or Zurixma? I don't even know how to pronounce that. Alright, this one seems to have caught people's attention. Alright. One more. If we can get one more vote for Zurixma, I'm probably butchering that name, then we'll draw her next. Welcome back, Nina. We're doing a vote to decide which of the characters I showed I'm gonna draw next. Either Seafoam or Zurixma. What do you think, Nina? Between these two, which should I draw next? A lot of people seem drawn to her. Alright, I'm gonna give this a try. Hello, Balloons. Alright, I'm gonna try, Zurixma. or Surrey as you put. I'll save Seafoam for another time because this is already my 4th drawing in one sitting and I don't want to get burnt out. You know, I just go like crazy when there's art fight. Like the rest of the year, I go days and days without drawing anything. But then as soon as it's art fight, I could literally spend like the whole day drawing. Alrighty, so I think this will be the last one for now though, because I'm getting a headache from staring at the screen for so long. You know what? I'm gonna go back to lines. I think that'll help me create a better face. Like get like the head shape right and whatnot. For some reason, I have other friends currently playing in my head. I'm not sure why. Yeah, that's right. I've heard the story over and over again. Gee, it's swell to finally meet her other friends. That's right, I've heard the story. Don't really like how it ends. Gee, it's swell to finally meet her other friends. See, each mouth has a mind of its own. I will make use of that. I will make use of that to draw something relatable. Because I know from personal experience that it can really suck when someone else is controlling your mouth. That was a silly sentence that I did not expect to say today. Okay, I'm gonna do like this sort of like side view, maybe. I'm gonna do like a sort of like a side view. Almost. And we've got this big eye on the face. Now, you know what's even worse than someone else having control over your mouth? It's when someone else has control over your body. Yeah, that's really uncomfortable. Because they may, well, I mean, it depends on who it is, but some of them may hurt you, and that's what makes it uncomfortable, is when they use your own body to hurt you. But luckily, I haven't had to experience that in a couple years. I think therapy has helped me with that. Okay, so wait, if we're doing like a side view, I gotta change the perspective to something like this. The ear needs to be longer too. let's see about the hair. The hair will go like this, I feel. Oh, that's great, Space. I'm glad you got another attack. Alright, now I gotta add in the horns. So like... Hold on. It's like that. And this will look pretty bad for now, but I'm going to fix it soon. So something along these lines. I feel like this ear still isn't right though, so I'm just gonna make it really flat, like so. I'm also gonna give the hair just a little more volume. And then the arms start out skinny and then get wider, so if I were to just sketch it out, if we were to bring the arms back up, it would be something more like this. It looks really messy. And then the hands would go on here. Luckily, even these hands seem pretty easy to draw because they're just spikes like this. I think this hand looks a lot better than the other, so I'm probably just gonna copy, paste, flip. So we gotta put the mouth here. And it's got teeth and more teeth. And it goes sort of like that. All right. And I'm gonna bring this over to the other side because this side over here looks like crap. So oh, I didn't do this right. Hold on. Let me merge this. Add the hair back. And now I'm gonna duplicate and flip this over here. So something sort of like this. And I'm going to make it so it just stops like here. Because I don't really know how I would. Maybe a little lower. But yeah, I don't really know how I'd draw the chest. Alright, I feel like this arm is a bit too high. Let me try moving it down more. I also need to keep the different perspectives in mind. And then this one, meanwhile, will sort of stretch across this way. Kind of like this. Okay, and I feel like this hand has got to be just a little touch bigger. Maybe have the hands be like flatter. The mouths need to be smaller and more like actually on the hands. Oops. There. Something like that. Alright, and I gotta make the fingers longer as well. And there. Now let me just add a bit more here. Like the collarbone. Okay, yeah, that checks out. I just want to make sure. Alright, I think that's the sketch done. I'm sorry about that, Nina. I've started talking less because I'm getting tired. And let me see about making the torso thinner. I guess if I go like this. Then it'll be a bit thinner. I'm trying to figure out how I can indicate the expression of like anxiety on a character who doesn't have many facial features. What I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna pass the hair in front and create like this hairline of sorts. And then I'm going to bring this down a little bit. Okay. Just clean this up a little. Yeah, the chat is dead. A lot of people did leave the stream, it seems. Let me make this hair go out more. I'm gonna have the hair go like this as well, just kind of like around the horns. Maybe I can add like sweat dripping down the face as an indicator of like anxiety. And I feel like the ear has to be a bit longer. But also a little bit narrower. So bring it into like here. Kind of like that, I guess. And let me check the length of the horns in relation to the face. The horns are maybe about the same length as the face, so maybe like a little shorter. So let me make them longer. To like about there. All right. Okay. There, now the eye is sort of like the center of the image. Let's see, I can see that y'all are like kind of getting bored. Let me see this again. All right. Let's see. So these hands are kind of unique, as they like start out very wide, and then they get narrower as they go inward. So I feel like I captured that well enough with this hand here. This hand, however, could maybe use a bit of work, like if I started up here and then have it go inwards from there. I think that'll work a bit better, because it creates sort of like a trapezoid if you were to deconstruct it. All right, let's see. Figure out where to put the eyeball. Maybe like here. I mean, like not the eyeball, the light, the light. I think maybe like centering it would be best. Though the light here, it isn't really like a defined ball, it's more like a I guess that could work. I'll leave it like that for now. Although, I could take advantage of shape language, because if I have the point in the center be like a triangle, then it could help add to the feeling of like anxiety. So I'm gonna give that a try. There, I'm gonna have it go through almost like a shard of glass. Maybe not that big, but it is gonna be like this, I think. There. And hopefully that shape language will help. And I see you two are getting bored. I'm very sorry about that. If it's any consolation, I'm gonna move on to the line art soon. I just feel like this arm isn't wide enough. Okay, it's probably just a perspective issue. So I'm just gonna leave it as such. This arm, on the other hand, could probably benefit from being more like this. And you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna do this here. Because it's like it gets really big around there. Alright, let me look at the reference one last time. Yeah, I think the claws look alright. Except they should be pointing more inwards. Oops, I grabbed the wrong thing. So like these claws should be pointing this way. And then these claws should be pointing Actually, I think if I just flipped each one at one, it would be better. So like if I take these and I flip them this way, then I think they'll look better. I don't know, actually. I think those are fine because it looks like they're bending forward, but then these need to be flipped. So let's see. If I flip these, will they look better? Yeah, I'd say so. But I'm still hung up on those. Maybe like this. I think that'll be alright, I guess. Though I feel like the index fingers need to The fingers all need to be different sizes. The middle finger, I guess the middle finger mainly just needs to be longer. All right. There. So I think that's the sketch about done. Now to move on to the line art. Okay, this is gonna be a bit tricky because I have poor hand-eye coordination as mentioned prior. But I'll try my best. Alright, this actually isn't too bad. Hopefully I didn't mess this one up too much because I did try something a bit different with perspective that I don't usually do. And again, I'm sorry for being quiet. In this case, I just really have to concentrate on making the lines look good. This is going surprisingly smoothly. Usually I struggle a lot more with the line art. And then for this part, I can just use the curve tool. Actually, I'm gonna go to a lower line weight for this part. All right. And then I'm gonna also use this lower line weight for the clavicles and each of these mouths. I wonder what this character's backstory is. Like, how exactly did they reach the point of having these mouths stuck on their hands, you know? Alright, line art's done. Coloring time. Now let's start with this green. Oops. Wrong layer. So let's see. This will be like the majority of the character. And then we've got the red iris. So we've got like a lot of this recurring red and yellow as well. And then I'll just do like black for the pupil. And then the hair is like this dark blue. And wait, let me move this down. The horns are that same yellow. Alright, and there are a couple like extra lines in the design, like to indicate the hair and the horns texture, so I'm going to add those as best as possible. And then the hair. And this is not my usual style. Normally I wouldn't have like extra lines like this, but it is good to try new things every once in a while. Okay, I just can't help it. The lines are I don't really like having like these lines here, so I'm going to I'm gonna select all the areas with these lines, and I'm gonna put a slight Gaussian blur on them because I don't vibe with this like very busy looking style. So I'm going to bring these lines up a layer and blur them out. Oops. Can y'all believe that Joel G streamed for 5 hours just a week ago today? Five hours. I think that 5-hour Joel G stream is gonna like go down in Ina fandom history. Were y'all there? Because I sure was. I was there the whole time. It was incredible. The 5-hour Joel G stream. The only way I'll ever forget that is if I have dementia. Alright. Let me move these up and do... Wait, let me deselect. Okay. Gaussian blur. And it's just gonna be like a very weak Gaussian blur. It'll only be like 10. And now I just gotta fill in the white parts at the bottom, which I can do just like this, luckily. There we go. Now it's a bit better than just having those like very strong lines. But we've still got those like additional textures for the horns as well as the hair. All right. I think that's pretty good. Oops. Did not mean for that to happen. Let me refer back to the reference. It's the teeth. And the teeth are white. Oops. So let's just fill these teeth in and cut this part out. Okay, now we can merge this down. All right, now let's finish it up. So the background color, I think I'm gonna go with this red. Although maybe I'll make it a bit like darker. Like that. And then I'm gonna put like a gradient on top to make it a little more dramatic. Wait. What?
This looks stuck on. I would make it blend more there. And this seems to be too far out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I didn't know. Should I just start over?
No, definitely not.
Okay, I'm just wondering.
No, just blend it in there.
I think this also should. I don't know, I'm just having a hard time right now.
Well, want to take a break and finish later?
Yeah, but I gotta keep streaming. I'm gonna just do this. There. There. I feel like that looks a bit better. Alright, so like get rid of this line art, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I would consider it. I think in the reference she has a hair strand over the connection.
Oh. Oh crap.
It's okay.
Like
Yeah, take a look at the reference.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to put that on like a separate.
Different layer.
All right.
Love how you can do that. That's beautiful.
I'm gonna make that the same dark blue color. Whoops. This is getting really messy.
Looks good.
All right, is that better?
I like it.
Thanks.
I like it.
I feel like there should maybe be more hair going back here.
Mm-hmm. I like that. That's great.
Thanks. Wait, I've got a faster idea. So it looks a bit messy, but I guess it's a bit better than before. Let's see. I was considering ending the stream, but I wanted to get this drawing done first. But I think I may have unfortunately pushed myself too far because I'm just not really feeling this drawing. Like, it just feels like no matter how hard I try, I just can't get it right. So I think unfortunately I did end up pushing myself to the point of burnout. And I'm probably gonna have to either finish this drawing another time or redo it entirely, because it's just like now that I'm actually taking a step back to look at it, I'm just seeing like one mistake after another. So like, I mean, I'm trying my best to fix these mistakes that I keep encountering. But you know, it's difficult because I am already burnt out, and I thought maybe I could just continue streaming until I finish this drawing, but unfortunately I don't think that anyone would really benefit from me doing that. So I think I'm going to just end the stream now. It is unsatisfying because I usually like to give my streams a sort of like more satisfying conclusion with like a completed result. And I should have probably just quit while I was ahead like I normally do, but I just got a bit overconfident. Or maybe I didn't get overconfident. Maybe it's just that I wanna. I'm like kind of sick of waiting until I have enough watch hours for ad revenue, and streaming is the fastest way to get more watch hours. I don't know, it's just a very complicated situation because like nobody wants to be here, yet we're all here anyway. So I think I'm just going to just straight up end the stream because I'm not only am I not feeling well, but I'm like boring others in the process. So yeah, that's all for now. I'm very sorry for streaming for longer than I should have. Bye.
Are you still on or what?
Yeah, I'm about